Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Anis Nur Syafawani binti Sakimin. I'm taking Bachelor in Engineering Management in Faculty of Business. In this video, we're going to talk about equality versus equity. Some people might think that equality and equity is the same thing, but actually it is not, even though it's almost sound the same, but yeah, it is different. So, I'm going to talk about equality first. Okay, so what is equality? Okay, so equality is the state of being equal and to ensure that every individual has an equal opportunities to use their talents, to show their talents and make a living. Okay, so there are some types of equality, and I'm not going to cover everything, okay, because it will take a lot of time, and I choose to talk about social equality. Okay, so what is social equality? Social equality is equal rights and opportunities for development for all people without any discrimination, which is it doesn't matter if you're from low class people, middle class people, or upper class people. Okay, you have your civil right, you have your freedom of speech, you have an equal access to social goods and services and others. Okay, so nowadays we can see that there's one thing still going around and still exists, which is the discrimination of gender. Okay, so I can say that the one who most affected to this discrimination is women. Okay, so women getting discriminated. Okay, if they are going to work, people talk like, hey, you shouldn't going to work, you should just stay at home cook a meal for your family. Okay, you should just getting married, you shouldn't go to work, you are a woman. Okay, so this is the type of discrimination that women get if they are going to work. And I don't think so this kind of mindset, this kind of discrimination should exist, because everyone has a right to go to work, to do whatever they want. Okay, and also this also can be considered as bully, which is bully is not a good thing. Okay, and besides that, there are a lot of things that we can also point out, which is sexual assault, occupational segregation, salary gap, which is women getting paid less than men because they are not deserved to getting paid same as men. Okay, and I hope that this kind of mindset, this kind of discrimination will slowly disappear one day, because I don't think so it is okay to it is okay for the other generation. And that's all from me. And before I'm passing this to Shalini, I would like to share a video that I found on YouTube about the discrimination of gender in the workplace. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shani Ravichandran and I'm doing Bachelor's of Accounting in City University. So now I'm going to share about equity. What is equity? Equity is organizational behavior that focuses on determining whether the distribution is fair to what the employee receives in return or rewards. Employees don't just understand equity in isolation, they are constantly comparing themselves to others. If they perceive an inequity, then they will adjust their inputs to restore balance. Input plus output equals to equity. For instance, Amina is happy and enjoying her work because she knows that her environment and treatment is fair and meet the expectation towards the job. Amina loves her work and it motivates her to continue contributing to the company. Next, what is input? Inputs are defined as those things that an individual does in order to receive an output. They are the contribution the individual makes to the organization. Common inputs include the number of hours worked, the commitment shown, the enthusiasm shown, the experience brought to the role, any personal sacrifice made, the responsibilities and duties of the individual in the role, the flexibility shown by the individual, for example, by accepting assignments at very short notice or with very tight deadlines. What is output? Output are the results an individual receive as a result of their inputs to the organization. Some of these benefits will be tangible, such as salary, but others will be intangible, such as recognition. Common output include salary, bonus, pension, annual holiday allowance, company car, stock options, recognition, promotion, performance appraisals, flexibility of work arrangements, sense of achievement, and learning. Three possibilities of equity. Input plus output equals to equity. Less input plus higher output equals to over-rewarded. Higher input plus less output equals to under-rewarded. So let's see what is over-rewarded, also known as positive inequity. Over-rewarded is where the employee believes that they got a higher outcome, which is the reward compared to their contribution. For example, Abu received additional bonus this month and the manager praised him saying that he is a good worker even though he contributes less than other employees. Abu might feel guilty to other employees if they find out he got additional bonus, but on the other hand, he might feel overconfidence because he thought he's the manager's favorite. Next is under-rewarded, also known as negative inequity. Under-rewarded is where the employee believes that their outcome or reward is less compared to their contribution. For instance, Ali worked really hard and contributed a lot of his effort to the company, but in return, he receives less rewards. Ali felt disappointed and demotivated, and this makes him to lose passion for his job. He started to neglect his task and just do the work as long as it finished. So, people become demotivated and reduce input or seek change or improvement whenever they feel their inputs are not being fairly rewarded by outputs. Fairness is based on perceived market norms. So that's all from me. I'll pass to Sahib for more sharing. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Sahir Tariq and I would like to share this equity. Equity is where the employee believe that their contribution is equal to what they get in return or what they get to pay. Equity happen when input equal output. What can employee do when they perceive inequity? Change their input. Change input means improve your work. Improve your work also means you have to make plan for anything and you have to communicate better and like this. And you have to cover the gap between the input and the output. Change their outcome. Employees should speak up and fight for their right, and the manager should be aware and give the employees the return that they deserve. Every employee should respect the manager, and the manager also should respect the employee. This is good for build good relationship between the employee and the manager. Leave the void. Leave the void is the last option if their voice is not here. It is important to prioritize our mental and physical
Hi, so this is the end of the video, and I hope that everyone can differentiate between equality and equity and the importance of equality and equity in an organization and also in our life. Okay, so thank you for watching, thank you for spending your time, and I wish everyone to have a good day and stay safe. Thank you.